Today I'm asking ChatGPT to predict the 2023 Tour de France and also the rest of the season. For those who don't know, ChatGPT is an AI that allows you to get results through scripts and prompts that you give them. Sometimes it's actually accurate, sometimes a bit less. I guess today we'll see whether the AI can predict correctly. Well, not exactly what I was expecting from the get-go, but apparently Benji Naesen writes for AG2R. See, sometimes you should check your sources and not believe anything you see on the internet, because I can safely say that Benjamin Naesen does not indeed write for AG2R. Alright, moving on. Describing the 2022 cycling season, just to, gauge the knowledge of the app. Also, I do not know how to write describe, as clearly stated. The 2022 cycling season was a year filled with many exciting races and moments, such as the Tour de France being won by Michal Kwiatkowski. Did he really win the Tour de France in 2022? I don't want to say that I don't believe a bot, but I kind of do. Weird. The Giro, who's won by Egan Bernal, good. And the Vuelta by Enric Mas. 0-3 for Thibaut, 0-4 with Benji Naesen. Oh wait, hold up, classic seasons. And some of the standout were including wins by Belgian riders Wout van Aert and Mathieu van der Poel. Mathieu van der Poel, the very famous Belgian champion. Great start, 1-5 so far for the bot. Looking forward to this. Alright, I've asked the bot to predict the 2023 Milano San Remo. So the day of the race starts off with sunny skies and mild temperatures. Great, so it's going to be 6 degrees outside. Perfect conditions for a race of this distance. Is there anything such as perfect conditions when you're going to ride for 300 kilometers? Just asking. So you leave from Milan, there's a breakaway. They'll put the first climb of the race, the Poggio. Again, not exactly convinced, but we move. Well, we'll forget about like Ciprezza and Turcino and what I would say the one in the middle, but I don't think that's there anymore. As the climb of the Poggio begins, a small group of riders pulls away from the breakaway, including Wout van Aert and Peter Sagan. Great, Peter Sagan in shape for 2023. Come on, son. The riders at the front were well together, with Van Aert and Sagan taking turns. As the approach of finish in San Remo, it becomes clear that the race will come down to a sprint between the two of them. Ooh, sprint. Van Aert versus Sagan. Who wins? Please say Caleb Ewan. It is Van Aert, who claims a second San Remo after 2020. Peter Sagan still yet to win it. Moving on to someone a bit more important than Peter Sagan, obviously Thibaut Pinot. I'm a big fan, if you don't know. I love myself a bit of a Thibaut Pinot, because he's the greatest cyclist to ever live in France. So, Pinot starts the season strong, gets in. Strong performances in the early season races. He shows good form and is confident heading into the Spring Classics. Yeah, because of course that's his main objective. He targets the classic seasons as one of his main objectives for the year, and he puts in a strong performance on the Cobble Classics, finishing in the top 5 of both Flanders and Roubaix. You would have said Kung or Madouas. I would have said why not. As much as I love Thibaut Pinot, I don't think a top 5 on the Flanderen Classics, so the Ronde van Vlaanderen, is within reach. Also, he's probably going to break every single bone in his body. But we move. Pinot's form continues to improve as the season progresses. He puts in a strong performance in the Tour de Suisse with the podium. Good, okay, that's actually quite plausible. He arrives at the Tour de France in good form, one of the pre-race favourites. Strong performances, consistent race, and he finishes 3rd. Oh, Thibaut Pinot is P3. Well, I would add that. I would sign right now. I don't care. Sign me up right now. And it still continues. Strong form again. Fuck me. He's in shape the entire year. And he's in the podium of the World Champs. So he basically became Wout van Aert. Just podiums everywhere. Yes. It's a possible scenario, and Pinot's season could play out in a number of different ways because of injuries. Yes. Yes, especially Thibaut. Alright, for the moment, everyone has been waiting for, me included. Right how the Tour de France in 2023 will play out stage by stage. Bilbao team time trial. Okay. So it's wrong. It's just wrong. First stage is a team time trial won by Team Ineos. The reigning champions, Team Ineos? Reigning champions from when? To be fair, Kwiatkowski winning the 2022 Tour de France would make Ineos reigning champions. But yeah, no, that's actually quite... No, that's correct. I stand corrected. Stage 2 between Irun and Saint-Jean-de-Luz. Completely not the case. I'm sorry. Marcel Kittel? Marcel Kittel has won... Nah. He's been retired for, what, 6 years? 5 years? When did Katusha Alpecin go out? How? Okay. Sure. Stage 3 between Ossegor and Lasso d'Urgell. Still not correct. Won by Egan Bernal. Okay, at least I guess he still is a racer. Stage number 4 between Lasso d'Urgell and Andorra la Vella. Shit, fucking tough first week, wow. And it is Bernal who wins. There's no stage 5. There is no stage 5 because they don't care. Alright, let's try to see what they do when it comes to writing the 2023 cycling season scenario. Starting off in January, with Caleb Ewan winning Australia. Just not a race, just genuinely the month and the country is won by Caleb Ewan. I guess why not? February, the classic seasons begins. Does it? With the first monument of the... Oh, is it? San Remo is in February now, okay? Cool. Headwind splitting the peloton on the Poggio. Okay. And Philippe Gilbert, okay. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I use this tool sometimes to write my coursework. I am now terribly scared that my coursework is wrong. March, the Ardennes Classics take place, of course, yeah, and we've completely forgotten about poor old Roubaix. With Amstel, La Flèche, and Liège, all won by Julien Alaphilippe. Okay. I mean, sure. Why not? He's won all 3. And April, the Spring Classics continue with Flanders and Roubaix. Oh, and Van Aert winning both. So the 5 World Tour Classics in April have been won by 2 riders. We're gonna have a great season in 2023, lads. Alaphilippe's gonna win everything. Van Aert's gonna win the rest. What's next? Pinot winning the Giro. Pinot has actually won the Giro. No, fuck me. Thibaut Pinot has won the Giro. I always knew I could trust this tool. I always knew that artificial intelligence was the best thing ever. June is the Tour de France. Of course, no, yes. And said Tour de France is won by Egan Bernal, who will potentially take part in the Vuelta. Vuelta, of course, in July. Yes, I knew you'd know that. Won by Primož Roglic. Technically, you know what? I wouldn't be against that. That could actually work. In August, the World Championship takes place with the top riders from around the world. Mathieu van der Poel wins. Only one? So there is no time trial aspect, I guess. Maybe they just, I guess, didn't bother doing it. I just asked the bot to know if they knew roughly what like PCM was. So I just asked, like, who's the best PCM YouTuber? And apparently it's me. And like, I don't want to put pressure, but if like ChatGPT, which is used by so many people in the world right now, is saying that you should subscribe, I'm waiting. You got like 5 seconds. It's like the red button. Like if you exit full screen, yeah, press F if you're on a Mac, and like you've got subscribe. And like if you click on it, which you have done now, well, thank you. You're now a part of the Guillaume channel. That's kind of nice. We're legends, and also we are by far the best PCM channel according to ChatGPT. I tried to ask ChatGPT to predict the women's cycling season, and I've literally crashed the site. ChatGPT does not like women's cycling. That's outrageous. To wrap things up, I decided to just ask the bot to write a scenario, but a non-realistic one, regarding the transfer window. So, what's gonna happen? Like, early predictions, I'm saying... Could we see someone, like, completely finished? Like a retired someone to just come back in the sport? Like, Valverde going to, I don't know, Quebec or something? Or is it gonna be something completely unrealistic? January transfer, 1st of January, sure. The biggest shock of the early window comes when 3-time Tour de France champion Chris Froome announces that he's signing with a new team, the Martian Cycling Project, for 10 years! 10! As in 1, 2, 3, 10! Wait, what? No. As in the number after 9. So he's getting 10 mil a year to sign for Martian Cycling Team. Yes. I'm a fan. Heading into the 15th of January, and it is fucking Space Jam Cycling Team signing Marcel Kittel for 10 years. Sorry, no, for 1 year, 10 mil. That would be like the lucrativest contract of all time. I guess I could say the most lucrative, but I'll say the lucrativest. So right now you've got Chris Froome and Kittel both on 10 mil. I'm seeing Thibaut Pinot in the 1st of February, and I'm a bit worried. The biggest transfer of the window is announced as Thibaut Pinot announces that he's leaving his current team FDJ to join forces with Julien Lafilippe and join the new super team, the fucking French Connection. No! No, he's not! What do you mean, the French Connection? The team is said to be spending over 50 mil to build a team around the 2 French stars with the goal of winning the Tour de France and other top races. Ah, so it's like B&B Hotel, but like with budget. March 1st, the transfer window is filled with surprises. That's a very long transfer window, by the way. Two months, from January 1st to March 1st. Wow. With big names making moves such as Peter Sagan, leaving his current team to join a new squad, the Cosmic Cycling Team. So you've got the Martians, you've got Space Jam, you've got the French Connection, and now you've got a Cosmic Cycling Team. Who's next? Star Cycling? Fucking Astrology Team 1? I don't know. April 1st, the transfer window closes. Oh yes! I've called him! I've called it! They're retired! They're back! The top teams are making last-minute bids for the remaining free agents, including Vincenzo Nibali, Tom Dumoulin, and Alejandro Valverde. The cycling world is buzzing with excitement, with many new faces, in new places, and new teams ready to challenge for victories. And on these shocking announcements, I think it is time to wrap up the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It wasn't PCM for once. I just figured I'd do this before Benji Naesen does it. And, yeah. I guess moral of the story, ChatGPT is not very qualified when it comes to cycling. I'll see you all in a very, very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day, and see ya. Pass me the phone.